Hey guys, today I have a really interesting video to share. I'm going to keep it very short for this one. And the question is, what is anchoring and should you be doing it? And before I explain what anchoring is, I just want to share this quick team fight and show you kind of what happens. It's a 5 versus 5. The objective's about to spawn, and this team decides that they want to set up the objective a little bit before it actually spawns. So you see that Nazebo starts heading up here, and he's going, hey, maybe I'll hide in this bush, and I'll set up the objective here, right? Well, Diablo's already there, and this leads to his death, which in turn leads to Falstad's death, which in turn leads to the objective being taken over. So there's a variety of things that went wrong in this scenario, but the main thing that went wrong is Nazebo did not respect the bush. And what respect the bush means is something that a lot of pros will say when someone walks into a bush that they don't expect the enemies to be in and they end up dying because of it. Now, what is the term when you are setting up those bushes, though? And that is what anchoring is. So I'm going to go back to the beginning of this fight again, and I'm going to show you the other direction from the Diablo's point of view. So we're going to skip ahead, and we're going to play as Diablo, and I'm going to show you what happens. The objective says that it's spawning. So Diablo decides, should I sit in this bush to prepare for a fight? No. I'm going to sit over in this bush. Now, when you're anchoring, there's a variety of reasons you want to anchor. Usually anchoring is used defensively to hold a zone. Now, the term anchoring comes from an anchor on a boat, which that anchor is one giant piece of metal that is holding the boat steady in a specific area. It holds that area for the boat, right? It holds the boat to that area. Well, similarly to an anchor holds the boat there, an anchor in this game is essentially someone who is holding down this area for his team. If someone's sitting in this bush and they're afraid that someone's sitting in this bush, they're going to take longer to get up here, giving your team more time to get objectives. And this works with camps as well. You can use it very defensively by sitting at this bush while your team's getting this camp over here. So there's a lot of varieties for anchoring, but I like to use anchoring offensively. Before an objective spawns, I like to set up to where I am holding down the zone for the team. If one person walks in, they're dead and we won the fight. If their whole team walks in, we have vision and we can prepare for a fight by fighting them while they're clustered in a specific area. There are a variety of uses for anchoring, and you're going to hear this term a lot in my videos as well as the pro videos as well. You'll hear shoutcasters say it, you'll hear pros say it, and you should always be anchoring if you're a tank if there's nothing else specifically that you need to be doing at that time. The reason why? It has a lot of vision, and it tricks the enemies into thinking that you are not as strong as you think you're as you should be, right? I used a quote in another one from The Art of War that says, if you are strong, act weak. Well, if you're sitting in a bush, they don't know you're there, and they might try to engage on 3 people here, and boom, you're there, smash them into a wall. And finally, one of my biggest tips that I can give for anchoring is particularly on a quote from a military strategist that many people know called Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte had a quote that said, never interfere with an enemy while he is in the process of destroying himself. And that's kind of deep. It kind of goes into the mentality of humanity just a tiny bit. But never interfere with an enemy while he's in the process of destroying himself. Now, here's the thing. Nazebo shows up here. I could have queued him right in there, but that wouldn't lead to a kill. My team's not here yet, and I can wait until he gets further to my team, right? I can smash him into this wall when he gets even closer, but I wait even longer. I know he's going to make the mistake of being in the process of destroying himself. And I'm going to let him do it as long as I can, and I'm just going to assist him in his suicide, which is what happens. He walks all the way up to the bush, which I knew he was going to do, flip him, smash him into the team, and we lead to getting this victory. So again, small plays like this took an even fight. We were on even talent tiers. We even had one person that was up top lane doing nothing. So we won an uneven fight. Because one, he didn't respect the bush. And people don't respect the bush all the way up to Grandmasters. Even in some pro games. And two, because I made a play by anchoring in an area and preparing our team for a kill. So we won a fight that we shouldn't have won. because we played it correctly. So, always remember, guys, never interfere with an enemy while he's in the process of destroying himself. And if you guys like this style of videos, feel free to subscribe, like, everything else that YouTubers usually ask for, and I wish all of you guys the best day. Thank you very much.